September 11th, 12 p.m. I just wrote a poem in my notebook. This is Wade Allen Heineman. This is going to be posted on youtube.com/at I am Wade Heineman. That's youtube.com/at I am WADEHEINEMAN. It's 9/11. It's been indicated before. I'm going to read this poem here shortly. It was written to be heard by the ear and not seen and understood by the mind, as most of my poems are written. So this one was written in my notebook to be heard and not looked at and pondered by your brain. It's to be heard by the ear. It's been indicated before that it had something to do with 9/11, which makes me sad because I would never do that. I would never be involved in anything like that. And I've been watching videos of Hurricane Katrina because I was interested in to see what happened after Katrina. I had moved back to my parents' house in 2005 from Dubuque after I worked in Dubuque as an inspector from 2000 to 2003. And then my sister committed suicide. I lost my job and my fiance and my house and everything. And then I was dating a female named Ruby, who is all Hispanic Latino. She looks Mayan. She was an adult. And that's all I'm going to say for this because I'm just explaining the situation. She lived with me 2014, 2015, and I moved back to my parents' house summer 2000. And I'm saying, I just got the dates wrong. We dated 2004 and 2005. I think I said 2014, 15. And 2015, I moved back from Dubuque, from where I lived on Eagle Ridge Lane, south of Dubuque, with Ruby Enriquez. And she lived with me the other way around. But I moved back to Fairbank this summer of 2005, and I was at my parents' house at that point after is still being affected by my sister's suicide. Or that's what we experienced it as. She could have been murdered the way it was. But so Katrina happened in fall of 2005, and I was at my parents' house at that time. It was indicated I may have been down in New Orleans. I've never been to New Orleans. I did talk about going to New Orleans, visiting down there around that time. I don't remember if it was before or after Katrina. And I did ponder going down there and, helping everybody after the fact. But in the situation I was in my life, wasn't strong enough after my sister's death to go down there by myself, and there was no one else. I had just broken up with Ruby Enriquez in the summer of 2005, or spring. I don't remember when it was. We broke up. It was sometime in there. Might have been like June. I don't remember exactly. But so this poem is about both 9/11 people that were affected by 9/11 and Hurricane Katrina and the United States of America. So here's the poem. Meant to be heard through the ear and not. Most of my poems are written in a different way so you can visually see them and that your brain is pondering. But this one is written for to be heard. Life will knock you off your feet. Deceivers will often be standing behind the unseen. Fire and often placid waters can take the familiar, force you to start over. Deceivers with their wallets and phones full of lies may have stolen your life for years. Like seemingly innocent waters of Katrina, or opportunist fires of 911. Some do not make it, and if you survive, it wasn't likely your fault. You then choose to grow or die or remain where it left you. You'll never be the same. And life was not distributed equally. But truth is always at the root of what is good. 12 p.m. Wade Allen Heineman on September 11th, 2023. Again, this will be posted only on youtube.com/at I am Wade Heineman. And my Twitter account is twitter.com/Wade Yes Yes. That's my only active social media at this point. I do have an Instagram account. I've only posted photographs to it. If anybody's being communicated with from any source online, it is not me, as usual.